Welcome back to the channel. We are of course in the garage today, and today's project is going to be my Suzuki DR650. If you didn't know I had this bike, it's only been on the channel a couple of times. I bought it last year at the very end of August. Spent a couple days fixing it up, doing some light servicing, change out the front tire. If you want to, you're more than welcome. Go back, check out those videos. This time around, I'm going to be addressing some additional service. So the last time we did oil changes, tires, I replaced a fuel line, some stuff like that, wired up some fog lights. This time around, I actually want to pull the carb off, and we're going to inspect how clean it is. Additionally, I want to go through and bleed the brakes because I don't know when that was done. I'm not going to worry about draining the engine oil because I did that literally right before last winter. And I think the bike probably only has about, I don't know, 250, 300 miles on it since I did the oil change. So I'm not too worried about that. It does have a full tank of fuel though that is stabilized. So that'll be fun because I have to remove that to get to the carburetor on this bike. So with that said, let's get started. Cover that up. So these will be interesting to take off. It's actually a lot easier just to take this bracket off than it is to loosen the throttle controls. I believe this one is adjusted at the handlebars. This one is adjusted here, I believe, but from what I've read, it's just easier to take these two screws out, but whoever took these off last burgered them. Well, here's where I'm at. I was going to weld that nut on the end and see if I could get it to twist off. And then all of a sudden, my welder stopped feeding. So I can hear it click. It's just this wheel is not spinning. So I'm going to mess with this for a while. I might have to take the whole casing off to get inside, and I'll let you know what I find. All right, I think I figured it out. So it turns out it was nothing back here after kind of checking it out. What had happened was my knob was turned halfway between these two modes, and it should be in one of or the other. So for some reason it was actually kicking out, and yeah, so now it should work. So let me put this all back together and we can try it out. Yep, we're working now. Alrighty. I guess now I know to make sure that's not halfway on one of the modes. Screw is fine, he just stripped the hell out of them. All right, there we go. Well, this makes me very happy actually, that the bowl is so clean. This has been stored all winter. When I bought this, he said he put bigger jets in it. Right away I can see we're running a 150 main. I believe stock is 140. If he has a aftermarket needle in here, this should have an adjustable section. And he does. This should have, oh, okay, I thought that was a pinhole for a second. This should feel pretty good. I'm gonna hold it up to the light and look through it. So, yeah, I'm gonna clean these parts up and throw it back together. And I feel a lot better knowing that this is now clean for the year. And yeah, let's throw it back together, throw it back in the bike. So I went back and I found the kit that the original owner gave me actually, and it's got all of the instructions for the different jets though. So it actually says main jet with 150 when using a moderately open exhaust. So that's me, and I'm using the red needle. It says 4th from the top, and hot and humid conditions up to 4,000 elevation. So I think mine is actually on the 5th. Now here it says to install the red marked needle with the clip in the 5th from the top groove. So that's correct for this kit. It's nice that he at least provided this though. That helps a lot in diagnosing everything. Before I close out this video, I do want to ask anyone's opinion on adventure riding with these types of tires. So I did replace the front tire, so it's brand new. It measures in at like 11.5 or so millimeters of tread depth. The rear, however, varies between 5 to 7 tread depth, and the tire does come brand new as 16. I only have a few trips planned this summer, but I'll probably end up replacing it. But let me know what you think. Should I replace that now or just kind of run it for the last few trips this summer and worry about it in the fall? It doesn't look that bad to me. I guess it's probably because I'm used to looking at normal road tires. But for comparison, it's like the 50/50s on my Sportster, they measure in at 7 millimeters depth. So that one's a little over halfway through. These are practically new, maybe 75%. So let me know what you think. Fortunately, we won't be able to take the DR out to ride in this video because these the RTV on the K-Savers will actually take about 24 hours to dry. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how everything came out. I'm glad I got those strip screws out. I'm very happy with the condition of the carburetor, and now I know that it's healthy and in working order. And I think this bike is almost ready for the summer. So if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. And until next time, take it easy.